oh, I need to poop, I need to poop. And you said that like 5 times.
But I wasn't like serious.
I was like, hey, can I get a brace?
I mean, it's huge in our hand. And it wasn't that I was
Which is
nervous
hilarious
to
that we
say-
have that story forever, by the way. What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be doing a little sit-down video talking about what it's like to be engaged. You wanna start us off?
We've been gone a little while. We've just been, you know, taking it in and enjoying. The trip was really fun. We just wanted to tell you guys about what's been going on. So Zane, why don't you tell them the story?
Well, I can tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. Basically, what happened was, a while ago, I found out we were gonna be going to Hawaii, and I was like, that would be a good place to ask her to marry me. So we had been together for like 3.5 years at this point when I decided that I wanted to, Then I decided I wanted to do that, talk to my family, talk to my couple friends about it, and decided I wanted to do it. So I teach music lessons, and one of my lessons that I teach, their parent, it has some connections to the diamond, the stone like exchange thing. We got her a really beautiful stone. He helped me get that really pretty diamond. And then I went to this, it's not focusing on it. There we go. And then we went to this place called Avier Jewelry. Got it set with my mom. So yeah, so after we did that, it kind of just sat in my pocket and burned a hole. It's a saying, didn't actually. But put it above my fridge, because I knew Peyton would never go up there. And she came over to the house multiple times where she'd walk straight by it. And I was cracking up because I knew it was right up there. We get all packed up for Hawaii, head to Hawaii. And then we just had to obviously, did we do a vlog in Hawaii? Did we post anything about being in Hawaii? And you all saw that video. If you haven't, go check that video out. It was a fun little vlog. And
We did the proposal and then the Jurassic tours. And then we kind of vlogged the rest of that day.
so, and a couple weeks before going to Hawaii, I broke my wrist riding a motorcycle, a dirt bike rather. Just going too fast and hit a turn wrong and flew off the bike.
And I had no idea that was about to happen.
Yeah,
And
she's like, get a cast, because it was fully broken. They told me I needed a cast. I was like, hey, can I get a brace? Because I got some big plans in the next couple weeks. And they were like,
Did you tell them?
yeah.
What'd they
She was like, the only way that I can give you a brace is if you show me pictures after. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, she was joking with me. So I got a brace on so that way I could take it off for the pictures and stuff. Anyway, get to Hawaii.
We got there on Sunday.
Okay, we get to Hawaii on Sunday after being in LA for a day. And then I was gonna ask her on Monday, right? So we do our whole thing on Monday. We're like kind of planning it out
I vlogged the
discreetly.
entire day on Monday, so that's on my channel.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty in-depth vlog of like the entire day, which I'm really glad that I did, because now I can look back and be like, okay, this is the day we got engaged.
Yeah.
And I literally have the whole day. Like, I did a good job vlogging. So we went to the beach like super early in the morning.
That was till we could spot out the area. She didn't know that though.
We got boba, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to the gym and he didn't go.
I didn't want to go.
Then when I got back to the room, I started not feeling good because we were both kind of coming down with like some kind of sickness.
Yeah.
And I started to not feel good, so I was like laying down and I was like, I don't want to go to dinner because we had dinner planned. I was like, I really don't
Yeah, and
wanna
the
go to
dinner plans were to celebrate, like where they were like we were going out to a nice dinner because obviously her parents knew. I asked her dad. And she's like, I don't know that I want to go.
Yeah, I did not want to go to dinner. I was like, let's
I'm
just
like,
cancel, let's just
oh my
stay
gosh.
in the night.
So anyway, then we once we get everything spotted out, find the spot that I want to do it. I knew I wanted to wait for sunset, right? So once the sunset hit, we got into our nice outfits. We were gonna go do a photo shoot, and I got a little mic put on my necklace and shoved that in my shirt, and then walked down to the beach. Now Peyton's dad said something like, "Do you have it?" or something like that, and Peyton took that as, "Do you have the ring?" So Peyton kind of got a little hint. Started to figure it out. We're like walking down there. She's like, "I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you better tell me."
That's so funny that I figured it out.
Yeah, from one sentence too.
There was a couple things leading up to the trip that I was like,
Well, her mom made her get her nails done.
Well, I was going to get my nails done and she was really pushing me to get something very plain and classic for the pictures. And I was like, why does she care so much? Like, I'm fine with having crazy nails for pictures. Like, I don't care. Like, I was just gonna get like a neon color. I think I was this close to getting like a blue. But she just kept pushing and I thought that was weird. And then my nail lady started pushing it too. And I thought that was weird. But she didn't know. Like she had no clue actually. So that was something I was like, But I was also like, we talked about our timeline and I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. But it did come in my mind and then it kind of was like, okay, probably not. Yeah, I heard my dad go, do you have it? And I was like, have what? But also when I was getting ready for the dinner, I was like, what if this was like me getting ready for like to get engaged? But then I was like, no, that's not happening. Like, but it just kept popping in my head, which was weird. And then obviously we went down. He said that and I knew immediately. But he wasn't even talking about the ring. That's what's
No,
so
he was
funny.
talking about the mics. And then we start walking down, and Peyton's like freaking out. You gotta tell me, you gotta tell me, you gotta tell me. Oh, I need to poop, I need to poop. She literally, we're like sitting down there by the, cause it's hilarious. We're sitting down there like doing pictures and stuff and trying to like get her over to the beach area. And she's like, I need to go poop. You got nervous poops. And then she goes
I have the worst nerves that I probably, like I've never met anyone with worse nerves than me.
Yeah, so she goes to the bathroom.
And it wasn't that I was
Which is
nervous
hilarious
to
that we
say-
have that story forever, by the way.
It wasn't that I was
Describes our relationship perfectly because I was getting annoyed because I'm sitting there on the bench waiting for her to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, it was just so confusing because he was telling me one thing, but like
But then-
everything was leading to
I-
it being it.
But I'm a good liar and I convinced her otherwise.
I just have a really nervous stomach, and it wasn't that I was nervous to say like no or like yes or anything. I knew I was gonna say yes. I didn't expect it to be then, and so I was just like all the emotions were hitting me. I was like, when was this planned?
You say you didn't expect
What
it
does
to be then.
my family think? Like all the things.
You say you didn't expect it to be then, but you literally were like, are you, like a week before, are you gonna ask me in Hawaii? And you said that like 5 times.
But I wasn't like serious though. Like I really didn't think you were gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't serious. I would just say it, just to say it. I don't know.
Sure.
I really didn't know. I'm telling you. I thought it was gonna be this coming March-ish area.
That's because that's what I told you.
I don't know. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Convinced her otherwise, kind of made her feel bad a little bit.
Well, it was just very confusing because everything was leading.
Why are you talking while I'm yawning? Go again.
It was just very confusing because my mom's acting a little weird. Everyone was just acting off, especially because I was like asking, and he was acting off a little, but he was good at saving it, so it was
No.
very confusing.
I was not acting
'Cause
on
I
it.
couldn't
She
tell.
asked me, she was like, should I get neon yellow nails? And I was like, do it. She was like, should I dye my hair red? And I was like, do it. Now, did I want her to do that? No. But I had to keep the idea that I didn't care going so that way she wouldn't get curious and be like, why does he care so much? So anyway, I just lifted up to fate to see if she was gonna get the good nails or the good hair or whatever. And then we get down, she walks back, convinced her otherwise that I wasn't gonna be asking her, that we were just taking pictures. And we get down to the water, and then her mom's has the ring, and I have the, actually no, her mom had the ring. She was supposed to, I was supposed to come help her with the camera, and when I did that, she was gonna slip me the ring. Her mom's not great at slipping. She's not very discreet.
She literally goes over to the bag, grabs it. I mean, it's huge in her hand. Like, it's not.
She was holding it behind the camera versus like in her pocket
No,
or
it
something.
was literally like this. It was literally like this. Like, I could 100% see. It was like this. I was like, Mom, I literally can see it in your hand.
Yeah, so she didn't even try.
So then I was like, okay, it's about to happen. Like, I knew it was going. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
I put my other ring back in here.
the plan was, that's the one I originally gave you in there.
I don't know.
The plan was to like have us be taking pictures, have us turn around and like look towards the sunset, and then I was gonna take a step back. So because she kind of already knew, and also my pants were like really, my shorts were really tight, so I was struggling to get it out of my dang pocket. You see that in the video. But yeah, we are mic'd up and everything.
I even saw you put it in your pocket.
Cause she handed it to me like, dude.
You should have already had it in your pocket, probably.
No, it was huge. You would have seen it. Anyway, but get it out of the pocket, do the whole thing, go watch the video. And Peyton's like not even letting me finish a sentence while we're down there trying to say my spiel.
Well, because I was like, I knew.
She was like, I knew, got her finger all in my face. I knew.
We didn't put that in.
And then she like is throwing her hands behind her back and all this
I just
other
got uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
because I'm like, what's
That's
happening?
that's what she did.
That's what I do.
Yeah. So then we get engaged, and then I
I was in really much shock.
called my brother and mom and parents and all that.
I was
then.
in so much shock. Because it goes from like me and him not talking about it with my family at all to now we're like talking about planning a wedding
Yeah, we
in
have
our
the wedding
future.
like all the way planned out, and it's in a year.
And we do not. And it was
All
just,
we're missing is a florist.
there's a lot
and,
more
like,
than. Anyway, going from
For the most
not talking about it to like now we're talking about like all of that was very shocking and very like, it was just a lot to take in.
Yeah.
We went to a really nice fish dinner. I wasn't even hungry before.
I had a fillet though. It
Oh, it was
wasn't
like
a
a
fish dinner.
fish
It was a
house.
steakhouse.
And I was already not hungry before, but then like the nerves just made it worse. So I ate like barely anything.
Yeah, but I ate it and it was good.
It was good. It was really good.
I wasn't nervous at all. I already knew
The
you were
waiter was a
nervous.
little weird.
Yes. Probably one of the weirdest waiters I've ever had.
He was nice, but
No, he wasn't.
I
He
just
was
was-
like felt like he was like judging us the whole time,
Well,
but
I
also
feel
like
like
he was weird though.
when
Like we
you
should.
get engaged, like you should get like complimentary like champagne or like congrats, and he was just kind of like awkward about it.
Yeah, he's just weird.
I don't know. Anyway, but we did that, and then we had the rest of our trip to kind of celebrate and just take it all in, and it was really fun, like having that time
It's
to.
a Slipknot.
Like I'm glad you did it the first day, because then we kind of. Could
I did that on purpose because I didn't want it to be like.
And the end of the week you were sick and I was sick, so it was just kind of
Yeah,
like,
we got sick the next day. I got sick the next day.
like worse.
That was like the most sick I've ever been.
That was not.
Like from like a cold. It was like a cold, but not flu, not COVID, nothing like that. It was just like
Just cold.
bad cold.
But it was still fun. And then the time change, obviously, when you're sick, a time change doesn't help.
Yes.
So it just makes it worse.
We were waking up at 3 a.m., going to sleep at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
the first few days. And then finally I got used to it the last day.
And then
we
we-
get home and I'm like, oh, it's 11 o'clock and I'm waking up.
When we got home, we slept like all day long.
Did I? I worked.
You worked.
I had
But, like, we were
lessons and a
sleepy.
gig, didn't I? Oh no, I can't skip the gig because I broke
We
my
were
wrist.
sleepy too. So
But I had lots of lessons.
that was the whole trip. Where have we been now? Planning.
She's been planning.
We're not going to tell you the date of the wedding or where it's at. It's next year.
It's
If that
next year.
helps you, we're excited to share more about it, but not yet. I'm gonna do a lot of sharing on my channel. I'm doing a whole wedding dress shopping video, but I'm probably gonna wait to post it until obviously after the wedding, probably, because I don't want him to see it. And I want to show like the process of getting the dress and like the alterations. Like I'm gonna do a whole full video on the dresses. I'm really excited about it.
I'm sure we'll get a video of me trying on my one and only thing, which is a suit, and then I buy nothing else. Oh, a ring, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll do.
let's use this. Flip it over on the other finger.
That's all special. Anyway.
Hey, oh, man.
Not yet. Anyway, we've just been enjoying how has engaged life been. I think it's been.
It's just
fun.
different. Like I was talking to my brothers and stuff about it, because like everyone always says like, oh, it's the next chapter, you know, it's different, it's blah 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 blah. And then when you're not in that chapter, when you're before it, you're kind of just like, yeah, whatever, it can't be that much different. But it really is. It just seems a lot different.
We just feel like more family
I mean, even with her family, it's a different
dynamic.
dynamic for
Yeah.
sure.
And it's just exciting. Everything's exciting. And I love that like we have this Thanksgiving is like, you know, our last Thanksgiving. Why is that bad?
It's not bad at all.
Why are you laughing? Or like
Yeah,
our
it's
last
bigger than this
Christmas by ourselves, and we have like our next Christmas to look forward to, you know?
That's why I moved out, by the way. So like when I wanted to move out so much, because I wanted to live alone for like a year or so.
Right.
That way, I didn't want to go from my parents' house to our house. I wanted to live by myself and be an adult or whatever.
So we'll probably do house hunting videos and stuff like that.
We've already been looking, but we know we can't buy for probably at least another 6 months.
Yeah. So this is the ring box he asked me.
It didn't come in this. I just used
I like
this
the other
because
ring
it
better.
was smaller.
Not the other ring. I like the other ring box better.
I used this one because it was smaller.
No, I get it.
The other ring box is massive.
I like remember.
This is what I get. This is the promise ring I gave her like 3 years ago.
What's so funny is like I remember you opening it and me looking at it like distinctly and being like, holy crap.
You told me you didn't even look at it.
No, I didn't. But like
I remember looking at it and being like, holy crap, but I didn't even see it.
No, I didn't like look at it like I need to make sure the ring looks good. Like I just glanced, and then when you put it on, I was like, what the heck?
That's what the?
Like I remember you opening it and I was like, whoop, it was really shocking.
It's a nice little diamond there.
Because I didn't think it would be this good.
Let me see.
I love it so much. It's perfect.
It's not gonna focus on it, I bet. On my fat finger.
It's just an oval with the gold band. So
It doesn't even.
pretty.
You're so little. It doesn't even fit on my pinky. I don't even know what
And it's so like dainty and light. I don't even feel it on my finger ever. Like that's what I love because I hate when I can feel a ring on my
You talking about
finger.
the gold or the stone?
No, I'm saying the whole thing. Like I can't even feel it.
Oh, it's so small.
No, I'm saying
I'm
it's,
just kidding. I know it's not.
like it's delicate. Like it's not like
Well, it's a small little band, and then it's just propped up.
because
It's
I
real
actually
low.
felt this one more.
Because this one was, I had the guy, the ring, whatever, jeweler, the jeweler dude that made it.
Makes this one look puny.
He was asking how low I wanted it and all that, what size, like once I already had the stone, I brought in the stone. And then he put like the platinum setting on it with the yellow gold, and he kind of like sanded a little valley into the band so that way the ring could set lower, because I knew she didn't want some massive,
It still gets caught on stuff.
yeah, it would have been way worse though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really low.
Anyway, that's the video.
Yeah, well,
We wanted to catch y'all up and
now you know.
talk a little bit about the whole story.
Thanks for catching up. Yes. Okay.
Okay, love you.
It's not good. Literally, I can't even get over my knuckle. Peace out, bye!
From the soon-to-be Lawsons.
I'm already a
That
Lawson.
was cute. Lawsons, you're just Lawson.
There you go!